The inquest into the killing of 3 British soldiers by an Afghan National Army sergeant has been told that such a rogue attack had not been seen as a great risk. The men's commanding officers said there had been low-level tensions between British and Afghan troops, but that was to be expected in a pressured environment. James Hurst reports from day 1 of the hearing in Trowbridge.
Arriving at Wiltshire Coroner's Court this morning, relatives of all 3 men who were killed by somebody they'd shared mortal dangers with. Major James Joshua Bowman was shot while he slept at Patrol Base 3 in Nahr-e Saraj a year ago this month. Then Lieutenant Neal Turkington and Corporal Arjun Purja Pun were killed by the same man when he fired a rocket-propelled grenade at the ops room as they worked inside. Colleagues of the men, some of whom were injured themselves, told today's hearing how they were awoken at around 2 in the morning, at first by the sound of gunfire and then at least one explosion. By the time they got out of their pitch-black tents, they saw flames and smoke pouring from both the ops room and the fire support tent. The man behind the attack was Afghan Sergeant Talib Hussein, described today by a British officer who mentored him as quiet, friendly and cooperative. In the aftermath of his attack, Hussein told colleagues the Taliban had come into the British part of the patrol base. Among those giving evidence today, the commanding officer of 1st Battalion, the Royal Gurkha Rifles, Lt Colonel Gerald Strickland. Lt Colonel Strickland said the ISAF directive for embedded partnering did carry some risks which everybody was aware of. But he said despite some tensions, including the vandalising of a Gurkha temple and the accidental shooting of an Afghan soldier, he did not believe there was a serious risk of a rogue attack. And he said the partnering actually reduced some other risks because he believed that some insurgents were more reluctant to kill Afghan forces. The lawyer for the Turkington family questioned why force protection measures introduced in the aftermath of this attack were not in place beforehand. The colonel said it would have damaged trust, increasing other risks. This inquest has also heard that about a month before the attack, there was unconfirmed intelligence of ANA soldiers in the patrol base talking to the Taliban. But those giving evidence today say they believe Hussein was a lone rogue. This inquest is due to last until Friday. James Hurst, Forces News, Trowbridge.